If you have an e-bike, you have a lot of freedom. Freedom in the sense that you can cycle anywhere that you can walk. Fiido Titan. This is called a touring bike. So we've reached Manchester Piccadilly Station. Now let's see how far in I can go. These soldiers are blind veterans of World War I. If you remember, a lot of mustard gas was used in that war. Hello and welcome to another vlog. Today I bring you a beautiful bike tour that will go through different scenic routes of Manchester. We'll start from Manchester Piccadilly train station. Well, we'll start from home first, but the first attraction we will explore is Piccadilly train station. That is in Manchester city centre. After that, we'll go to the northern quarter in the city centre where we'll see all the murals and the street art. Then we'll move to Castlefield Basin and later to the Science and Industry Museum. On the way, we'll see if we can visit the Salford Quays as well. Then we will travel along the Bridgewater Canal all the way to Worsley. I've designed this tour specifically for my e-bike that I just recently purchased. This is an e-bike named Fiido Titan. I'll tell you more about it on the tour. This is going to be a brilliant vlog. Do watch it to the very end. Now let's start. In the name of Allah, the most gracious and the most merciful. Now, let me tell you a bit about this e-bike. Well, it's like this. In the UK, you can't do anything without transport. If you have an e-bike, you get a lot of freedom. Freedom in the sense that you can cycle anywhere that you can walk. No fear of parking tickets, no insurance, no license, no nothing, just pure freedom. Just grab your e-bike and off you go. The e-bikes here in the UK are very advanced. They have good power and speed, and the ranges on them are exceptionally well as well. Now this e-bike specifically is called the Fiido Titan, and it lives up to its name. It's called a touring bike. Why is it called that, you may ask? Well, on a single battery, this beast will go on to do 80 miles on the lowest setting with a 200 kg load. If you increase the assist level, the range is going to come down accordingly. If you get 2 or more batteries, which is an optional extra with this bike, you can increase that range by 240 miles on the lowest setting, of course. So that's why I've purchased this bike for what I wanted to do. It makes your touring very easy. The places we are going to go today, the whole route is about 33 miles one way. So we'll be able to check its range as well as get the feel of the bike. I'm currently on the second setting called normal. It's just above eco. So as I pedal, the motor will continue to assist me. So, we've entered the city center of Manchester. You can see how beautiful these buildings are. The architecture is amazing. Let's just keep to the cycle lane. Everybody's giving me curious looks as to what I'm doing. What can I do? If you want angles, you need to have cameras in weird places. I'll check out my bike whenever I pass a reflecting surface. It's funny, when I used to travel in my car, I used to do the same. Now, I'm looking at my bike. Look at the trams approaching. Trams and buses and cycles. That's the major transport here, especially in the city center. We're crossing the city center as I'm trying to show you as much as I can. This on the right side are your Piccadilly Gardens. Just look at that beautiful building on the right. It's so beautiful. So we've reached the Manchester Piccadilly Station. Now let me show you how far in I can go on my e-bike. As I said, where you can walk, you can cycle here in the UK. I think I should get off and walk further up, or should I keep riding slowly? This is a huge train station. Let me tell you a little story about it. This is Manchester's Piccadilly train station. It is the largest train station in the northwest of UK. It was opened in 1842 as the Store Street Station, which was a small stop for Manchester and Birmingham Railway. Finally, in 1960, it was named as Manchester Piccadilly Station as it was near the Piccadilly Gardens. In the early days, it used to have big steam engines chugging through daily, mainly connecting Manchester to London and beyond. In the 20th century, it grew due to the industrial boom in Manchester. It was upgraded with new trains and tracks, and its building was upgraded to modern standards. In the 2000 Commonwealth Games, it got an upgrade of £100 million, with a fancy glass canopy, new platform, and better facilities. Today, it caters about 30 million passengers a year. It has direct train connections to over 28 major destinations in the UK, while indirect routes to 27 other stops. Every hour, 20 to 30 trains leave the station with 12,000 people on board. Now let's find a cycle stand here. We'll park the bike here and go inside. That there looks like a cycle stand. I've secured my bike here. Now I hope it doesn't get stolen. It happens a lot here in the UK. Some people even dump their stolen bikes in the parkings here with no one to claim them. What's that all about? That there are the cafes. The entrance is further up. Here you can see all the fast food restaurants in the line there. Entrance is on the left and exit is on the right. There's this monument here. Now what is it all about? Let me tell you. Victory over blindness, remembering the returning blind veterans of the First World War. These were the soldiers that lost their sight due to the use of mustard gas. Hitler also was temporarily blinded by the gas the Germans fired, and the winds changed. Because these poor fellows were on the receiving end, they bore the brunt of it. Let's go inside and see how it is from the inside. As I told you, this is the biggest train station in the northwest of UK. Look at that glass canopy. This is the schedule board. It shows when which train is arriving and which train is leaving. You can get the tickets from the booth up front or book them online. After securing the tickets, you can go straight inside on your platform. You can see the train there. This is the platform. This is a very famous brand for accessories. People from my country, Pakistan, get stuff from this shop and then sell it on their web stores back in Pakistan. Then there's Sainsbury for your groceries. There's an ATM. There's Costa Coffee. I want to go up close to the trains, but as I don't have a ticket, I'm not allowed inside. These are the washrooms. Then you can see the Costa Coffee. You can see the trains out there in the distance. There is a bar in the first class where you can relax and have your drink. Then there is economy class, just like plane ticket classes. Now that's the train station. Now let's move to the northern quarter in the city center. I'll hurry as the tour is a long one. That's why this was a short visit. Thank God, nobody tried to steal my bike. Let's unlock it. Let's go to the northern quarter now. Now, why is it visit worthy, you might ask? Well, because there are these very unique street arts, or murals you can call them, in the northern quarter. On this tour, I'm showing you the city center's visit-worthy places. The northern quarter is a unique place, and it's on every travel itinerary. If you visit Manchester, you should see it. Get to the side, please. There's a horn on this bike, but I don't want to use it as it feels rude. No one really honks here unless you have a real emergency. Since you have been traveling with me, have you heard a horn yet? I don't think so. The top speed of this bike is 15 miles per hour. It doesn't go beyond that, because then it will be illegal to ride it as a bicycle in the UK. If you ever find yourself in the UK and want to get an e-bike, make sure it's legal to ride. 3 things to know about legal bikes are: 1. It should not go beyond 15 miles an hour. 2. That throttle should not propel you beyond 4 miles an hour. And finally, the motor should not be exceeding 250 watts. Why have they closed this section off, I wonder? Maybe it's a special day today. People are enjoying the sun while they have it. These are rare days and they make the most of it. I can hear Indian music here. So finally, we have arrived at the northern quarter. As I told you earlier, this place is known for its street art. All we have to do is find them. Think of it as a game of treasure hunt. And I'll find them and show them to you. There, we have the first one. Right, onwards to our next destination called the Castlefield Basin. You have left very little space for me, bro. No matter, that's what I love about e-bikes. You don't need much. This is like the central point of Manchester city centre. So it's like the centre of the centre. Everything goes through here, the buses and the trams. Even the British locals are bewildered to see as to what I am doing on e-bikes with cameras. They're generally more tech savvy than us. If they're impressed, I think the vlog should be good. We're 2 minutes away from Castlefield. This here is Castlefield Basin. Story time. This is Castlefield Basin. This was the site of a Roman fort of Myusum built in 79 AD by General Agricola. It remained active till the Romans left in 410 AD. In 1761, it became home to the first industrial canal called the Bridgewater Canal. It was used to transport coal from Worsley to Manchester, which fueled industrial growth. The canal terminated here at the basin. In 1804, the Rochdale Canal also joined the network, and this basin became a canal network hub. In 1830, world's first passenger train between Manchester and Liverpool was also hosted here. Today, it is a designated urban heritage park with protection for its historical and cultural monuments.